Hi, Tracy. So just leave the name of the person you want to communicate with and their relationship to you. Hi, Helen. Hi, Great. Hi, Colette. Hi, Masako. Hi, Marion. I'm just going to connect to your dad if you're still there. Okay. What is coming through at first, Marion, is a really strong kind of statement. He's saying leave the past behind. Because I know yourself, you have like a lot of stuff that's kind of happened in the past, and it's like it's I don't know if you keep reliving it or something like that, or it's just holding you back, but he just really wants you to kind of move on with your life, and it's almost feels like, you know, you feel like kind of stuck in one moment in time, and he just wants you to kind of move forward from that. There's a J name with him, like a John or something like that. Do you understand that, Marion? His name is Alan, but I was getting some sort of a J name connection with him, but maybe it's someone else. He's giving me the name John somewhere connected to him as well. If you can take that. He's also saying, Marion, that I'm not going into kind of a lot of evidence stuff with him, Marion, because I think I've brought him through before, but what he's saying, he's showing me kind of like your person. He's letting me know that, you know, to kind of money's kind of important to you at the moment. So it's like he wants to tell you to kind of watch your money and stuff. I don't know if there's been kind of like some frivolous spending or something like that, but he just gives me the impression that he wants you to kind of mind the money and stuff, because it makes me feel like there's not a lot of it kind of to go around at the moment, and it kind of things are going to be kind of tight for the next while. So he's just saying to look out where money's concerned. Let's see. I feel, Marion, he wants you to kind of get out. I don't feel like you get out kind of that much, so it's almost like he wants you to get out and do some, maybe like a cookery course or some sort of like an extra class or something like that, but not to do with the spiritual stuff. Like, what I feel is that you need a lot of kind of more kind of ground and stuff, like so like doing something like, you know, like some small little course in a community college, like cookery, or, you know, some sort of a craft type of a thing, because I just feel like you're too much kind of up there, and he just wants you to kind of do more normal based things and stuff, because I just feel like I'm trying to figure out a way to kind of put it. Not that he wants you to be more normal and stuff, but he just wants you to kind of do more kind of for yourself, that's more kind of productive and stuff. And, you know, I know you kind of do the spiritual things, you go around to this and that, but he just wants you to do kind of more kind of stuff that will give you more kind of life experience. And he's not by any means saying that you can't cook or anything like that, but it's more to kind of get you out of the house and stuff, and to get you doing more community-based stuff. Or if there's even something like, you know, like there's some sort of like crochet kind of clubs or this type of thing, something where you can meet other kind of women around your own age that are more kind of grounded and that type of thing. Okay. Let me see. Can't release the past. Yeah, I know, because he was kind of saying that. But I mean, I suppose it's part of your healing, and I know some of the stuff that happened to you in the past, Marion, was really kind of heavy, and it's probably hard to kind of let go of that. I haven't gone through that myself, so I can't sit here and tell you to kind of just let go of the past. Like, but it's like just saying, not to kind of hold on to that kind of energy and to just kind of move past it. You can't change the past or what's happened in the past, but what you can do is make a conscious decision to move forward from that kind of hurt that you would have experienced, okay? Because I do feel like it's extremely holding you back, and you're not able to it must have caused you some sort of like anxiety or depression over the years, because it just feels like a really heavy energy that's kind of weighed you kind of down over the years, and it's something that you kind of, I don't know if you constantly talk about it or something like that, and I know that's part of your healing, but it's obviously something that's still weighing on your mind a lot, and it's something that, it would be good if you could like move past it a little bit. And like, just because you're moving past something, it doesn't mean that, you're forgetting what's happened. You're not forgetting, the person, who would have kind of done you wrong, that type of thing. It's just about allowing yourself to forgive yourself, not them. It's never about forgiving them. It's about forgiving yourself for allowing yourself to feel so hurt, and for allowing them to take control and to take power over your life, Marion, okay? So it's about you at the moment. So it's not about them. It's not about what's happened in the past. It's about you healing yourself and moving forward with your life, and not allowing yourself to become a victim of someone else's power that they had over you at one time. And, now it's like, it's just about giving you back your power, because that's what I feel was taken from you, like from a young age, okay? It was your power that was taken. So now it's like you need to take your own power back, and to kind of move on with your life in a positive way. And while you can never forget kind of things that have happened, what you can do is move forward with it, okay, Marion? Let me see. You're getting counsel every brilliant, Marion, because that's really something that is beneficial to talk about, especially if you look into, I don't know if you've been getting the CBT, like the cognitive behavioral therapy. That would be something that's really good, because it's not just someone sitting there listening to you, it's actually working through the issues that's holding you back. So they'd be able to go back to say, like, where in the point in time that, you felt like everything was going wrong, and that type of thing. And you'll be forced to kind of work through the issues, because if someone's just there listening to you, they're only listening to what you want to say. They're not listening to, or they're not probing, like, what was the actual cause of that trauma in your life, okay? So that's really good you're getting counselling. So make sure that they're kind of pinpointing stuff that kind of, where it kind of all went wrong and stuff, and helping you to move forward from that. So, but talking with someone like a counsellor is a very good idea. So that's brilliant that you're doing that. Which one sees your dad have anything else to say? He just seemed like he wanted to come through with guidance more than anything else. I know there's no point for me to give you evidence from him, because you're very much a believer of, and you've probably gotten a ton of messages from him in the past. So I think it's more just about guidance, about like how you can kind of move forward with your life and stuff, Marion, okay? And he's also saying a bit as well, like he's kind of celebrating the fact that you're kind of trying to move your life forward as well, because it's all positive steps for you, Marion. And I feel it's taken a very long time for you to reach that stage as well. So, let me see. Yeah, he just keeps talking about that, like releasing the heartache and all of that. It's just all emotional stuff with you, Marion, that you need to kind of slowly, like, but surely you will kind of overcome that over time. But it's not easy. It will take time, Marion. So just be gentle with yourself, and I'll leave this love with you, okay? Thanks very much. You must have throat problems as well, that man, your dad. And probably chest. Oh God. Guys of doing spirit communication, physical problems. So just let me know who you want to communicate with, and if you can give the relationship, it just helps to make the connection stronger. And I'm too late. I'm not really good at getting relationships, so I'm a bit lazy with that. So that's why I kind of ask. Let me see. What's your mom's name, Amy? The reason I ask for the names is I just like to invite them forward with, a name, and I like as I'm doing, I'm like putting together a little greeting in my head. I don't just like to, to be honest, it takes a lot of time and energy to just tune into who's kind of around someone and stuff. So, like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little bit lazy with that. So it's just quicker and that type of thing. Hey Sandra, I tried to connect to your dad before in previous readings, but for some reason I think you weren't able to take the reading and stuff. So I don't know if it's just that I'm not the right kind of personality for him, or something like that. But it's just like I wasn't able to connect to him before, and sometimes it's just like an energy thing or something like that. But I wasn't able to bring through like enough information to be able to validate that it was him. I don't think. I don't know if it's one of your sisters that brought him through for, but I definitely remember. I'm just going to try to connect with your mom, Amy. I'm going to invite Lorraine forward if she wishes to speak. Is your mom passed a long time, Amy? And I'll tell you why in a second. Okay, the reason why I'm asking it was she passed a long time because she just told me to turn back the clock, so I have to reinterpret that in my head as to what she could mean. So what that meant to me was that it happened a long time ago. She wanted me to turn back the clock, so I know I had to go back in time with the time of her passing. Okay. Um, and was there a cancerous condition in her body, Amy? She wants to talk about the cells in the body, and I just feel like it's a direct connection with like a cancer or something like that. Or okay, so that's a yes. Thank you. I'm just being shown what I'm being made aware of, Amy. It's just there's like cells in the body, and I know people don't like to hear about all the nitty gritty and stuff. They like to hear the messages and stuff, but I just like to give like bits like this so that like I can kind of prove in a way that they're communicating with me. So she's making me aware of kind of the cells in the body, and I just feel like they're either multiplying or something like that. So I feel like it would have spread or something like that throughout the body. I just feel like it's moving kind of around and that type of thing. Just give me the number 48 as well. Would you be able to understand that around her, Amy? So I don't know whether it could be a year or her age or a number of a door, but I just feel like it's directly connected with herself. Just tell me something else. Pick these comments now. She's in her 40s. Okay, well, she gave me 40. I don't know if that's something, or maybe it could be like 8 years since she passed. I don't know. She came to number 48, and anyways. I don't know if this is directly about her, but she was saying, did she like to party or something like that? Did she like kind of her nights out and that type of thing? Because she just kind of made like a little joke, like, oh, she just said to me, whispered in my ear, party animal and stuff. So that's why I kind of laughed a second ago. So I just feel with that, like she was really kind of social. She liked kind of getting out and kind of like mixing with people and, you know, going on her nights out and that type of thing. So that must have been kind of important to her, if that makes sense. She loved her friends. Yeah, so it's getting really like kind of a social kind of a vibe there as well. I don't feel like she's someone that would have stayed at home and, you know, just like done the knitting or read the newspaper or anything. Let's see. And you're working at the moment, Amy, are you? She's just saying something about career taking off or something like that. So I don't know if it's either a job you're in at the moment and it's going to take off, or else it's one you're going to get. But she makes me aware that where career is kind of involved, like she said, it's really going to take off for you. And she said, "That's my baby." Just had a baby. I wonder what she means then. Congratulations on having your baby. Unless she meant about your dad, because she didn't say your name in particular, but it's just she's making me aware of certain things. So it's like whatever it was with the career's gonna take off. So maybe if it was that you were like after, maybe she means after the baby or something like that. That if you had any worries about going back to a career or anything like that, then maybe she was talking about you know, that taking off or something like that. It could have been about your dad or something like that. I don't know, but I just taking it as I kind of get it. Let's see. So you make reborn dolls as a hobby, so that would make kind of more sense. And I'm not making it fit, I promise. But I knew there was something, but I did really feel like it was connected more kind of around you. So so maybe that business is going to take off or something like that. Because I did feel like you were doing some sort of work or something like that, but I wasn't sure, and that's why I said were you working, because it was like kind of, you know, I didn't exactly feel like you had, you know, a job where you go to places, but I knew there was something there. So maybe that's the thing that's going to kind of take off you, or it's going to kind of. Let me see if I can get something psychically off as well. If you hang on. I just feel like you need to promote it more, like in certain, like different kind of areas and stuff as well. So that word kind of gets out and stuff. But yeah, as far as I'm just kind of going to ask her, as far as she's concerned, it's going to kind of do very well for you, and it'll be a good little income earner when you're out of, you know, a normal job with staying at home with a child. Was there lilies put in her coffin, or like a white flower? I know a lot of people do, but not everyone does. So I'm just been shown like a white flower, but it feels like it's almost like a lotus flower. Like it looks like that, kind of like a lily. There's really big petals on it, and it's like opening out and stuff. Going through a breakup. I can ask her and see. And in this breakup, like, was he not treating you right or something like that? Because she makes me feel like you just need a break from each other. And I do feel like what she's saying is, like, to come back together, there will need to be more respect in the relationship and more communication and that type of thing. But she just makes me feel like for the moment, like, it's meant to be what it is. I do feel like he will have a part in the child's life and that type of thing. But it's just like, she wants you kind of not to have stress and kind of any kind of bickering at the moment. So she said for the moment it's kind of working out that these would be apart, at least for the moment. And then when things settle down, you get into a routine with the baby and that type of thing, then you can kind of think about coming back together and that type of thing. But for the moment, it's happened for a reason anyway, is what she's making me feel. Oh, you were only 4, so you're only baby almost when she passed. It's sad. Let's see. That must have been why she said earlier on. Remember earlier on I said that's my baby, so that was probably another clue that she passed when you were a child. Did she have blonde hair? Okay, blonde hair, yeah, because I just feel like she just made me aware of kind of like hair around my face now. It just turned blonde, so let's see. She just made me aware as well that she was very tired with the condition that she had, like the whole kind of cancer thing and stuff, and just kind of really drained her and stuff. She just said in the end, I think she was just ready to go because she had just kind of, there was so much kind of, there was a bit of suffering there and stuff. So I just almost get the feeling that she was, it was just kind of her time to go and stuff. And although she didn't want to leave you and she loved you very much, it was just kind of her time, and her body just couldn't handle it anymore. And it was time for her soul to just move on to the next level. But I suppose in some ways it's she's been able to watch over you more than she would have done even if she was physically here. So she's still been very much around you and helping you out. And I don't know, she just makes me feel like you've had kind of, in some ways, like, luck really comes to you really easily, and it's like she puts things in your way, or like, I don't know if you've ever kind of just thought like everything is just kind of worked out for you kind of in a good kind of a way, because she's saying just that she's put kind of certain situations and circumstances in your way to make your life that little bit easier where not being there. She's just stepping back now, Amy, but she just wants to let you know that she's still around you very much. So I know that's something that you must wonder sometimes, if she's still there, and she still very much is. She's very much at peace, and she loves you very much, and she just wants you to know basically that she loves you. And that's why at the start of the reading I was like, that's why I said, like, oh, I know people don't want to really hear about kind of the details and stuff, that they just want to know that they're loved. And that's why I was saving that kind of till the end, because she was saying that at the beginning, but I just wanted to kind of bring a few through some of the other stuff so that you know it was really her here. But she just wants to really let you know she loves you and stuff, and you know, she's going to, you know, be with you until the day that you meet her again on the other side, okay? So I'll leave her love with you, Amy, and I hope you enjoyed that, and have a good day, okay? Yeah, the 1111 is usually like signs from the angels and our loved ones in heaven that they're around us and stuff. So they'll make you look. They'll use the law of attraction and like kind of energy to make you like go. They'll kind of influence you to move to like a clock or something like that, or to see a certain thing, like to turn a feather in the sky and stuff. Like, for example, I was in the hospital the other day and I was getting a chest x-ray and I was really worried that something was going to, you know, go wrong or whatever. And then, like, out of nowhere, like in the middle, like just the tiniest little white feather just drifted in front of my face. And it was really just such a random thing to happen, like in the middle of a hospital where, you know, there's no birds, there's no feathers, there's anything like that. And just, you know, there's no coincidence with it. They will send you signs like that, you know, especially when you're feeling down. Very welcome, Amy, no problem. It's 12 o'clock. I actually have to get off now, but I don't know. I might come back on tomorrow because I haven't been on so long today. But I just came on literally just for half an hour just to kind of give one or two messages and just keep an eye on the page and make sure, you know, if you want, you can add me onto the Trevor David Add Friend page as well. I post kind of live videos there as well. But thanks a lot for Marion and Amy allowing me to read their loved ones today. And as usual, I hope to do this a lot more often now that I'm feeling better, because I was sick a few months ago and stuff. So thanks a lot for joining in, and I'll see you all soon, okay? Thanks very much. See you now. Bye.